Hello guys, welcome. This is Deepika from wealthandhealthmastery.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to give you an overview of how you can use Chatgpt to write code as well as debug your code. If you are a programmer, I bet you probably are using Google or Stack Overflow to get answers to your queries whenever you have some doubts related to code. Now you have another very powerful tool at hand, which is Chatgpt, and you can use this tool to write code as well as if your code has any issues, Chatgpt can help you find those issues as well. So let's go ahead and take a quick example here. So let me ask Chatgpt to write me a Java method which converts Celsius to Fahrenheit. So here I'll say write Java method. Now, as you can see here, the spelling is not correct, but it'll still figure out the answer. So as you can see here, this is the result of your query, and it has given this perfect method which actually will convert a value into a Fahrenheit. So whenever you in order to use this method, you'll pass it one parameter and it is going to convert that into Fahrenheit. This is how you can write code using Chatgpt. Similarly, if let's say I have another question asking write Java method which returns largest of 5 numbers. Let's say this is the query that I've asked. Now what it'll do is it will actually write me a method which takes in 5 parameters of the type integer, and similarly it is going to compare each of those numbers, and then it is going to return me the largest value from those numbers. You can actually copy this code and you can see if it is working as expected. You can text it. Now I have asked it to write it in Java, but you can ask it to even write in a different programming language like Apex. Apex is a language that Salesforce developers use. So I can ask it to write in Apex as well. So here I'm going to say write the same method using Apex. Since it's a conversation, it'll understand what your previous query was and accordingly it will change it. So you can see here initially in Java you use the type as int, whereas in Apex we don't have that data type, we have integer. So you can see here it has replaced those int values with integer because those int does not work in Apex. So similarly, if you want to find a issue with the code, let's say you wrote a code and you believe there is something wrong with the code, you can actually copy the code into Chatgpt and it will find out what are the issues with the code is. So for example, here I'm going to say, can you tell me what is wrong with the code below? So now it is going to ask me, tell me about the code. So here I'm going to write the code is for. So there are a lot of issues with this line of code. So let's see if Chatgpt is able to find those issues or not. So you can see here it told you that there are several issues with the code you provided. Now this is just an example. You can use it for more complicated code and see if it was able to find the results or not. So here one of the issue is the 4 that I'm using is with not the, I hadn't added extra R, so it just should be 4. Then I'm supposed to use semicolon, whereas I'm using colon here. So you can see it has even gave me the output which is correct. So this is how is the proper code that I should be using, and it has told me all the problems this code has. So Chatgpt is going to be very helpful for programmers. If you are someone who writes code on a daily basis, then you should definitely start using Chatgpt to write the code for you. And one advantage is it will give you the synopsis or a pseudocode which you can improvise based on your requirement. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you, and I'm going to see you in the next tutorial. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I will recommend you to do so you do not miss any videos from Wealth and Health Mastery. Thank you so much.